My name is John. I live with my wife Mary, our daughter Emily, and our son Alex. I got laid off from my company. When I was laid off, Mary started working to support the family.
Losing your job wasn't your fault, John, so don't worry about it. I'll work.
Mary, thank you. I'll find a job soon. Sorry for the inconvenience.
It's okay. I'm actually happy to work since I had given up on returning to work after becoming pregnant.
Thanks. In return, I'll take care of the house and the kids.
Yep, it's just a temporary struggle. There are good things ahead for us.
I was truly moved by Mary at that time, and I thought how great family is. But this was the beginning of a quagmire. After that, I went to the job center while doing the housework and looking after the kids. At first, I failed at some unfamiliar housework, but gradually I got better and became a house husband. We managed to get by on Mary's salary and our savings. But gradually, Mary started looking down on me, her words became harsher, and she started coming home later.
The kitchen was dirty. I hate it when it's not cleaned up quickly. You're really slow. This shirt is all wrinkled. Are you trying to embarrass me?
Sorry, I'm trying my best, but it's not going well.
You really are useless and have no taste. Our boss is completely different. Our boss has both the ability to make money and good taste. If you're a man, try to learn from him. Oh, I wish I were married to someone rich like that. This marriage was a mistake.
You don't need to say that much, right? I'm trying here. Is someone with money really that great? Do you judge people by their appearance?
Appearances are most important, right? Your clothes are ragged and it's disgusting.
I'm just trying to save money. We can't afford new clothes.
That's because you're incapable and don't work properly.
I am working. It's not on track yet, but I'm trying to support the family.
I'm not interested in what you're doing, but if you have complaints, earn some money. Dad, my favorite idol released some new merchandise, so I need some money.
Emily, we need to be patient right now, so can you please hold off on buying it?
Why do I have to be patient? I want it, so buy it for me. Emily, it's no use asking Dad. He doesn't work properly, so he doesn't have any money. Why doesn't Dad work? Why isn't he bringing home money? He's a failure. Just give up on him. I'll buy it for you. All my friends have it, and their dads bought it for them. The dads of your friends work hard to protect their families. If he's not earning a salary, then Dad is a deadbeat, right? There's no helping it. He's a confirmed deadbeat. Don't expect any changes.
But Mary, you're living in luxury, aren't you? You bought clothes recently, and you're also coming home late. What are you doing?
I'm working hard, okay? Are you saying I should wear ragged clothes too?
No, I'm saying no matter how much we save, if it's wasted, the problem isn't solved.
You should be working hard and earning, not me. Why should I have to put up with things if you don't work? That's right. It's weird that we have to put up with things. Earn enough so we don't have to.
And so I was blamed by both of them day after day. But I also have a son, Alex, who's quiet and a good kid. While Mary and Emily were complaining, he was silently watching videos by himself. He didn't say anything at the time, but he's an irreplaceable part of my life. And Alex, being smart and discerning, helped me later on. One day, Mary bought a magazine featuring the president of her company. He was in a major design company, celebrated for a successful project. She works there too and says she's making good money.
Emily, check out this article. Mom's boss is so cool. He drives an expensive car, lives in a mansion, has excellent taste in clothes, and is wealthy. Wow, I wish I could be his kid. He's also kind and generous, and he even treated me to dinner today. That's not fair. I wanted to go too. Mom always gets the perks. Dad's the worst. The food is awful. Today the burgers were burnt. Our boss works hard and is planning for all of us to have a barbecue party together. Unlike someone, he's generous. And look, he's a hero with a revenue of $10 million. I want to be a rich man's daughter too. I want to be a princess. Emily, I've told you to give up. Even if we were rich, it wouldn't happen. Why not? If we were rich, I could become a princess, right? Dad's too stingy, so you can't become a princess, can you?
I had started to become accustomed to their usual sarcasm.
That's right, I have work tomorrow too, so I'll be home late.
Why do you have to work on weekends now? That was never a thing before.
Because you don't earn enough, I have no choice but to work more. Since you're useless, don't complain about various things, and think about the kids' nutrition more when cooking. If they eat bad food, they might end up unintelligent like you.
I didn't respond and just kept silent. At that moment, saying anything would only add fuel to the fire. By then, I had started a company secretly and was slowly making progress.
Hey, isn't this your company, Dad?
Alex, who had been watching a video, suddenly said that. I was taken aback, but I pretended not to know.
That can't be. A man with no prospects couldn't start a company. Alex, I don't care, but go take a bath first. I'm going in after you.
Got it, I'll go first.
I had started the company without my family knowing. Moreover, it was rapidly gaining attention and had recently become a hot topic. Alex seemed to know but kept it a secret from the family. If the family found out, they would take the money. It seemed like he had thought this through, even as a child. Alex is smart and perceptive. Perhaps he understood what I was feeling. One day, I ran out of seasoning and had to go to the store at night. Without it, we couldn't have dinner. Rushed by Emily's complaints, I hurried to buy it. When I returned near the house, there was an expensive-looking car parked outside. Mary got out of the car and was looking cozy with the man in the driver's seat. Later, she said the president had given her a ride, but they seemed to be more than just acquaintances. But I decided not to ask any more. She probably wouldn't admit it anyway, and it would only lead to more complaints. I don't dislike my wife, Mary, but she gets hysterical when criticized. I don't want to fight in front of the kids. That's why I didn't want to provoke her too much. One day, our daughter Emily went out with friends early in the morning. Although it was her day off, Mary went to work, so I invited our son, Alex, to the park. Alex usually stays cooped up in his room and doesn't come out much. So, I wanted to give him a change of scenery. Surprisingly, Alex agreed to go, so we both got ready and headed out to have some fun. There's a park near our house, but since Alex agreed to go, I decided to take him to a park in the next town over that has play facilities. The park was busy with facilities for dining and leisure, being a holiday. The main parking lot was full, so we headed to the secondary lot. It was a bit of a walk, but I thought strolling through the town would be nice, so we parked the car and walked towards the park. As we passed through an alley, it turned into a hotel district. I wanted to get through quickly because I was with Alex. Honestly, it wasn't a good influence that I hadn't been to this area recently, and there were new buildings lined up. Had I known, I wouldn't have passed through, but it was my first time discovering it too. As we walked, Alex, looking around curiously, noticed a uniquely designed hotel.
Dad, this is a place for adults to have fun, right? I know about it. It seems to have a pool too.
Alex, you don't need to know about that yet. Did you read about it on the internet?
Yeah, I know everything. It's adult stuff, right?
Well, if you're going to put it that way, it's adult circumstances. Yeah, but it's still too early for you, Alex. The internet search is very convenient, but it's troublesome when you can search indiscriminately. While thinking about this, I continued walking with Alex. Then, Alex stopped in front of a store. It was a game store he likes.
Dad, can I just look around for a bit? I won't ask for anything.
Sure, if you're just looking, that's fine. I'll wait outside for you.
Thanks, I'll be right back.
Alex showed a rare smile. He must have been very happy. I sat on a bench outside and waited for my son. Then, at the entrance of a hotel building, I saw a couple being affectionate. To my dismay, it was Mary. Next to her was the man from the magazine I had seen. Mary and the man were arm in arm, grinning and chatting. Then the two of them entered the hotel. Stunned, all I could do was watch. I couldn't stop them, nor could I take any proof. Fortunately, Alex didn't see it. That was the only relief I felt. When Alex came out, I wasn't in the mood for the park anymore. I told Alex I wasn't feeling well and apologized since he had agreed to come with me. Then, seeing that Alex seemed to want a game, I bought one as an apology and we headed home. I was too shocked to talk. Perhaps Alex sensed something. He talked more than usual, trying to cheer me up. I was listening, but my mind was elsewhere. In the evening, Emily also came home, and after we finished dinner and before getting into the bath, I spoke to the two of them. "I'm sorry, but can you go to your grandma's house now?"
What? Why? No way. It's too much trouble. And why do we have to go?
I'm fine with it. I'll bring my game. Should I stay overnight?
"Emily, Dad needs to talk to Mom. Please, just go."
Why does Alex always get new games, and you don't buy anything for me?
"Alright, I'll pick you up tomorrow. We can go to the department store then."
Fine, if that's the case.
I decided to send the kids to my parents' house to have a talk with Mary. I thought it best they not see Mary as she was during the day. Plus, it's easier to talk when it's just the two of us. That's what I was thinking. After dropping off the kids at their grandparents', I returned home. But Mary hadn't come home yet. I cleaned up while calling her, but she didn't answer. It was already 1 a.m. Soon after, I heard a car. Probably, that man had dropped her off. Mary got home and noticed the kids were missing.
Why aren't the kids here? Where did they go?
I left them at my parents' home. They're staying overnight.
Why? They have school tomorrow, don't they? Why would you do that when you're here?
"I need to talk to you. Sit down."
I'm tired from working on the weekend. It's late, let me sleep.
"That's work. Is your job physical labor now?"
What are you talking about? You know I work in design, right? Don't talk nonsense.
"Has your workplace changed? Is it a hotel now?"
What? What are you talking about? I don't work at a hotel.
"Then why were you at a hotel with a man during the day? I saw you today."
Are you sure you didn't see wrong? I was at work at the company.
"There's no way I saw wrong. Just tell the truth."
If you're going to say that, show me proof. If I see it, I'll believe you.
"I don't have proof, but I saw it. That man is your lover, isn't he?"
Don't say things without proof.
"Enough. You've been coming home late for months, and you couldn't afford those expensive clothes, right?"
I received them as a gift. I have to wear what I'm given, right?
"If there were no improper intentions, why would someone buy you clothes?"
Unlike you, my lover is rich. He's not stingy like you.
"Just admit it. You're having an affair, aren't you?"
Stop it. So what if I am? It's all your fault.
"What have I done wrong? I take care of the family and everything's in order."
Do you even have a job? I don't even know what you do. And if it doesn't make money, it doesn't count.
"So, you won't acknowledge me unless I'm rich?"
That's right. A man should just earn quietly. If you're going to complain about an affair, give me money.
"Marriage isn't just about money, is it? There's more to being together. Is someone with money really that important? Do you judge people by their appearance?"
It's all about money in this world. What else is there? Are we done? I'm sleepy.
"Then go be with the rich guy. You don't want to be with me, do you?"
Ugh, you're so annoying. I'm going to marry my boss, so get out.
"So you do admit that you have an affair?"
It's not an affair, it's serious.
I would have forgiven Mary if she had apologized, but my thinking was too naive. The next day, I was determined to divorce her. I went to pick up the kids and talk to them. "I'm sorry, but Mom and Dad are getting divorced. Who do you want to live with?"
It's obvious. I'm going to stay with Mom. You are stingy and dirty. After all, Dad, you wear shabby clothes and look uncool. It's embarrassing to be with you, Dad. That makes sense. Emily, your new dad is rich and has good taste. Really? Will I become rich? Yes. You won't have to endure anything anymore. And the house will be big too.
"Is that man really going to marry you? Is it safe to leave the kids with you?"
Not yet, but he's promised to marry me. So, the kids will live with us too. Since I'll be looking after the kids, I'll take child support. Until we marry, I'm staying here, so get out.
Though Mary's claims were somewhat forceful, the kids had a choice, so I decided to leave the house alone. There were issues about alimony, but it wasn't something to discuss in front of the kids, so I didn't say anything then. I thought it wasn't right for me to leave, but considering the kids, it couldn't be helped. I sorted my things and decided to leave the house. In this marriage, I realized I barely had any belongings, which made me feel a bit sad, but it allowed me to leave sooner. I managed to contain my anger towards Mary. I always wanted to remain calm in front of the kids. As I was packing up and putting on my shoes at the entrance, Alex, who hadn't said anything, held my hand.
Dad, can I go with you?
His words were enough for me. It made me so happy I almost cried.
So, that's why you only bought games for Alex. What's this? Did Alex get a game? Yes, despite being stingy, Dad bought a game just for Alex the other day. Trying to win him over that way, how unfair. Alex, you know Dad is poor, right? If you stay with Mom, you'll be happy.
I want to stay with Dad.
Well, do as you like. Don't blame me if you regret it.
Let's go, Alex. I took Alex's hand, and we left our home. For now, I decided to go to my company. I haven't told my family, but I have a place to live. As we were walking, Alex suddenly asked a question. He couldn't say it in front of Mary and Emily.
Dad, why didn't you say you're rich?
Why are you saying I'm rich? Do you know something?
Because this is your company, right, Dad? I've known from seeing it on the internet.
Ah, that's right, you mentioned that. Did you keep it a secret from them?
Your company makes $10 million a year, but I kept it a secret because of those two. They only talk about money.
Real bonds are between men.
I repaid the favor of the game.
When did you grow up so much? You'll definitely be someone great. Since we would be a father-son household, I hired a housekeeper to ensure Alex doesn't face hardships. If Mary knew about the money, she might come back. So, I arranged a driver to pick up and drop off Alex. However, Alex and Emily go to the same school. It seems Emily saw the car that came to pick up Alex.
Hey Mom, listen, there's something weird about Alex. A big car comes to pick him up after school. What do you mean? His clothes are fancy now, and his hair is all neat. He looks like a completely different person. He kind of seems like a rich kid now. So, I got curious and asked a kid from Alex's class, and they said his house is big too, like he suddenly became rich. That's strange, isn't it? How come? Dad's not supposed to have money. Where is Dad's company? Do you know, Mom? I think I have a note somewhere. Here it is, Enter Corporation. Wait, that's one of our clients. Why? How did you not notice before, Mom?
The next day, Mary and Emily came to my company. It seems Mary only knew the name of my company. She didn't know the details and didn't expect that we were doing business together. Mary discovered a shocking truth.
John, what's this about? You were the president. I didn't know you ran a big company.
Can you keep it down? I have guests right now.
So, why are you cutting our plans, Mr. President?
Because you were having an affair with my wife and planning to get married with her, right?
What? I have a family too.
Should we discuss it now that Mary is here? I don't mind.
Why are you here? Today's meeting was about.
Mary, what are you saying? I'm not marrying you.
But you said so in bed, though we were drinking, you said it many times.
Mary, Emily is here. Have some decency. Speak more respectfully. Well, anyway, we're withdrawing our contract with your company. And about the alimony, it's $30,000. You broke our family, so that's only fair. Oh, and Mary will have to pay $30,000 too. That, if we lose our partnership with your company, John, we'll go under. Well, can't help it. You wrecked my family. Anyway, I've also informed your wife.
That would be troubling. You shouldn't do that.
You're the last person who should be telling me what I shouldn't do, after what you've done.
I'm sorry.
With that, the other man left the room.
Mom, where's my new dad? What about becoming a princess? Hey, What's going on? Right, I have Emily. You better pay child support. I hate being poor. If mom isn't going to marry someone rich, I'm going to live with dad.
Even though you hate me, Emily, you want to live with me, is that okay? Then Emily suddenly looked down, started crying, and apologized while wiping her face.
Dad, I'm sorry for everything. I want to live with you. Emily, what are you saying? Are you going to leave mom alone?
But mom did something bad, right? Bad actions lead to unhappiness, don't they?
Ah, Alex, welcome back. Emily is going to stay with us from today. It's better if you siblings aren't separated.
What's with everyone? Always making me out to be the bad one.
So, even the kids understand you were the one who did the wrong things, don't they? Mary knelt on the spot, unable to say anything more. It seemed she realized she had lost everything. And so, I ended up living with both of my children. Actually, I run a gaming company. After being laid off, I got into gaming. That's when I came up with the idea for my current company. Alex liked our products, which made me happy, so I bought them for him. Purchasing them also helped with our sales, and Alex was happy, which was great. Also, the man Mary had an affair with got divorced. He also lost business dealings with my company, leading to his company's poor performance. He paid me alimony but was also demanded for it by his wife, and it seems his company went bankrupt. I was saved because I received the alimony first. Mary lost her job too. With payments to make and her being the mother of my children, I hired Mary at my company. I hoped she would change her attitude and work hard, considering she would want to see the kids. She struggled with the unfamiliar job but worked diligently. I was heartbroken by the turmoil but happy that my son and daughter chose to be with me. I decided to live for my children's sake and protect them. Emily changed for the better afterward and started helping more around the house. And now, 10 years have passed. Emily has gotten married, and Alex has taken over the company. We were making 10 million a year back then, but now we're close to making 100 million. I think money is important, but more than that, I believe I've gained my family's bond.